Hey YouTube, Lot of Bullets here with another video for you guys. It's a Hearthstone one, of course. So, let's take a look at this warrior deck that I've been playing on ladder. It's been a while since my last video. It's just been kind of crazy, like, it's just been a really quick week. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go over this and we're gonna talk about what's good about this deck and, you know, what's been added to the deck since before the expansion. So before I was playing probably something a little bit different, like I wasn't playing these or these, and I was playing some other stuff, which now I gotta go ahead and find those cards and put them back in. Alright. Before I was playing, you know, Unstable Ghoul. I was playing Unstable Ghoul and a couple other things. A couple other legendaries, I'm pretty sure. So nowadays, this is what Control Warrior looks like, and this is what I think it'll probably stay around, maybe plus or minus a couple cards. But I feel like this is pretty much the norm right now. It's pretty good. It's a well-rounded deck with a lot of different threats. So to talk about the additions to the deck and what we're not playing, you know, cutting and adding, all that stuff, I guess it can be summed up in, you know, with just looking at Shield Maiden. What's so good about this card is it's kind of hard to really see the value in this guy. Like, a 6-mana 5/5 with an effect is pretty, you know, you look at it and you're like, that's not too amazing. But you look at Sylvana, 6-mana 5/5 that has an effect is crazy. A 6-mana 4/5 with an effect is crazy. Just imagine Black Knight, you know, like Shield Maiden can sometimes say 7-mana kill a guy, which is good, and then kill something else whenever it's on the battlefield. So yeah, 7 mana for killing a guy, which is, you know, Shield Maiden plus Shield Slam. So I suppose I didn't really articulate that well enough. But what makes Shield Maiden good is just, I mean, what doesn't make Shield Maiden good is kind of the question, I guess. This guy overall is just really strong. Like, it kills Sludge Belchers, which is one of the hardest things to kill for Warrior without using a card. And so having Shield Maiden is a way to, like, play. It's like more copies of Sylvanas. And, well, it's not really. It's just kind of like more copies of Lotheb, I kind of suppose. It kind of is its own more copies of 5/5s, which is always good. And in my opinion, I think this card has actually been, you know, pretty damn solid. So I'm not really complaining with this card at all. It's ridiculously good, too, against Zoo. Like, I've been playing against aggro decks of many different varieties, not just Zoo. And, you know, it's 20 extra life with Shield Blocks and Shield Maidens at least. You know, and with those cards, you'll probably be able to armor up and get some more life out of it. So overall, really liking the card. And Bomb Lover is the other addition. And I think this card is pretty strong. Reynad's been a big advocate of this card as well. And I think he's pretty good, but I haven't really been, like, blown away by him yet. I think he's strong. He's just, you know, neutral removal spell, which is pretty solid. It's just, I don't know. There might be better cards for me to be playing. I've just been kind of liking it so far. And I cut out Unstable Ghouls and a couple of other cards which were, like, various legendaries that I kind of think you could probably substitute back in depending on the meta. So overall, the list hasn't changed too much. And I expect it to be mostly the same moving forward. So we're going to go ahead and take this into ranked, and I'll probably do like a little 3-part series, or not series, but 3-part video here. And yeah, just kind of go over 3 games with the deck, or maybe not 3 games, but let's try to see where this video ends up after 1 game. It might be a 5-minute game, might be a 20-minute game. We'll see. We'll just kind of see what happens. So this opening hand is really bad. Druid has been, like, lately people have been playing a ramp style of Druid, so being really slow is just not good. This hand's better. We have a way to kill 1 thing, which is nice. And plus this for the, once we get up to turn 6 is also good. That's actually probably the best possible draw against just about everything. Armor Smith is just a great 2-drop. And it's a Druid Murloc deck. Interesting. This card is actually insanely good, and this card is also really good. Hopefully it doesn't just, like, you know, play a ton of Murlocs to where we need to draw a Brawl. But I assume that's what the case is going to be. Probably going to be a Tide Collar. Or just a Bluegill. Now, I'm assuming he goes face with both of those. Or maybe we should just let him play his game. Coin innervates. Light Seer. Alright, that's pretty bad. So, looks like we're in that position that I was not wanting to be in before. Of needing to get a weapon or something, or a brawl. But I suppose that's kind of the norm against this deck. Or a deck of this type. I need to save one execute for the finisher, Old Murkai. Hero power going straight to the face. We're in okay shape. If we draw a Shield Slam, we'll be in pretty good shape. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and Shield Block. And a Bomb Lobber. Okay. So, if we're gonna take 5, we might as well use the Shield Slam now to kill that, and then use that. That way we don't completely lose out on our shield block. Because I don't know when I'm going to be able to have armor again. There's the Murkai, which now we play a 50-50 game on if Bomb Lobber kills it. Doesn't kill it. No, if it doesn't hit it, then nah. That's not too terrible. That's also a good draw. Hopefully it hits the Murkai. It does. Awesome. I don't really know what this guy's, Murloc Druid. I don't know what's so good about Druid in terms of being a good deck for Murlocs. He's already out of cards though, and he's having to resort to killing my guys, which not good sign for aggro. I'm going to play a War Axe. We're going to kill this. We're going to go ahead and shield block. Maybe Alex draws it in case things get crazy, but he only has 2 cards, so it's not going to get crazy. This game is very nearly over. Oh yeah, I forgot that guy exists. That seems pretty normal. Then I forget that Jeeves exists. But he's going to get 3 cards here. He'll be on 4 on his turn. He'll be a hidden card advantage, at least temporarily. I think Sylvanas is pretty okay to play. Execute the Jeeves. Play Sylvanas. We have complete board control. Not complete, but pretty damn close. The only issue with Sylvanas against this deck is that he plays such shitty cards that it's like, I'm not going to get any good ones. I'm not going to steal any good ones. Oh, this Death Spite is pretty insane. Okay. So we're going to kill the Grimscale.
Let none survive.
I'm going to use this to kill that one. Alright. Now the Whirlwind is going to wreck his board. Unless he plays the one that gives him +2 health. In which case, damn. I'm in trouble. Oh, there's one more left of those. Ooh, power. Double power. Okay. And Savage Roar. Is that lethal? 7 + 6 + 5 + 5. 10. Wow. Unreal. Wow. That is surprising. He's able to draw the exact lethal out of thin air. Oh, that's that happens. It does indeed happen.
I must protect the wild. Victory or death!
Ten's really decent.
Strike.
Back to work.
Strike.
That would really suck if that light's going out.
No problem.
That sucks that this axe isn't really going to be used much this game, but
Speak to me.
yeah. Oh, Death Spite. That'll be used to like whack his face. It's kind of weird that he's not played anything. You know,
Your
turn
magic
4.
shall not
Spellbreaker. Okay. Seems kind of bad. Your 4-drop is a Spellbreaker. I'm okay with that. I guess the light is going out. That would really suck. We're in the middle of a video for the light to go out. I don't even know if we have any light bulbs. Can be an issue.
Where shall I strike?
It's an taunt. I don't really get that. Like, I don't even need to like just use that. Jump pass. Probably should have just played the War Axe just because it would use my mana more effectively. That might actually be a mistake coming down the line, but also you might run Harrison or Acidic Acidic Ooze, so just getting a weapon destroyed is never good. The Innervation to a shade of Noxomax. Look at that. Sylvanas. Okay.
I have no time.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I kind of want a shade, so sure. Of course, I'd love to brawl, and then get super lucky. Like, I mean, best case scenario is this guy, you know, like the brawl takes out this, and then one of his guys, and I just steal it. That'd be the best case brawl. Worst case, like brawling with Sylvanas is always good because no matter what, you're either gonna have one of your minions or you're gonna have one of their minions. It's just I'll throw a thing on 7. That means he has Cenarius in his hand. Do I just brawl? I think now brawling could also Sylvanas could live, which is never bad. I don't know. There might be a case for just brawling. Oh well, if it kills a Sludge Belcher, the dude comes. Alright, let's just kill that. And then we'll go ahead and execute his 3/3. And then we'll play an axe. Kill that armor. Okay. So we're sitting in good board position. The only thing is if he rats this now, it doesn't get any real value, but I mean he killed the Belcher, pretty much. So I'm okay with that. Here comes the Wrath or Swipe, yeah. Alright, hero power off the dude. Alright, he's almost out of cards. Another thing I gotta watch out for is combo, and I've only got 2 cards left, and I'm at 18 or 19, so another axe. Let's go ahead and shield block first. Grow Mash. Let's get everything set up for the Grow Mash.
I have returned.
I think that might be a bit of an issue. I think you can kill the Grow Mash. I don't really have a way to deal with him. Well, I guess we're gonna play an Alex. Yeah, I guess we are. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that. I guess we are gonna have to Alex here, which isn't good, but I suppose I have much of an option. He just trades and then he goes back into his deck, so I have to kind of win the game. Didn't have a way to deal with it. I was only going to have up to 5 armor. And that wasn't good enough. Unless I wanted to shield slam, then run a Grom into it, then have a 1 health Grom. I guess that's not terrible either. Okay, I was going to go face. Alright, well I need to draw and execute. Or, yeah, Shield Maiden's... Well, Shield Maiden is enough. Does he kill the Alex? I would imagine he goes face. Also, trading here isn't terrible. Like, in fact, it's not bad at all. I might actually trade here if I'm him. Just in the off chance that I just, like, you know, he miscounts or something and I pull off a Grom. I'm gonna go for the aggro plan. Let's see if it pays off for him or not. Could also hit the really lucky brawl. Now I could also hit the not as lucky brawl. And still clear the board. Fortunately, I can't just hit that and execute it and then play Grom. Yeah. Do I go for the brawl? Problem is, if I don't hit the brawl, I lose the game. Swear to God, if he just he rips him again, I'm just gonna be like, yeah. Yeah. Sure.
I must safeguard the land.
Okay. Gotta safeguard the lamb. Ooh. Hope it doesn't draw BGH. If he just BGHs me, I'm gonna be a little upset. I don't think he will, though. I think we're in pretty okay shape here.
What to do? Time waits for no one.
He might have just cut out, man. I kind of had a feeling that was the last card in his hand. I top decked it. It's a good top deck. I guess he just cycle some more cards. Closer to Malorn. Alright, well that was his turn. Yeah, it is lethal. You can't just do that. Alright, just don't out combo and we win. Well, we don't win, but we're in really good shape. I have a Ragnaros still to draw. Do I go actually face? No. No, if I didn't kill the Spectral Knight, I would have died to I would have died still. Five to the dome.
Drink with me,
Brewmaster. Alright. Excess mana. Probably should have done that before he did his whole Brewmaster cycle, I think. I think what he did was a little incorrect, a little out of order. But let's see if it actually ends up making a difference. I don't anticipate it will. I'm just breaking off here. Yeah. It's unfortunately the nature of the game.
Strike.
This isn't good.
Greetings.
So Lotheb, 2 Sludge Belchers. I believe I have a Gorehowl, a Ragnaros, both Shield Maidens. I think of an Execute, at least one Execute.
Waits for no.
8. I've used both Alex and Grom. I know 8 of my 12 cards.
Your opponent.
Well, I guess he had to go. Good going. Alright, I'm gonna cut this one part here. I don't know. I'll cut this part here and I'll go.